George, a 23-year-old smart young man, studies at a university in Ohio and works part-time to manage his expenses. George is a car enthusiast but isn't in the financial state to get a car from his parents. So, he decides to work hard and buy a car with his own money. It was a 4-hour drive that went through mountain passes infamous for paranormal sightings, but George couldn't care less. He decided to leave at 3 in the morning, completely unaware of what awaited him. George kicked off for the trip, all excited with his new car. He was thrilled, cruising and blasting songs, impatient to reach home. As he entered the mountain pass, he remembered what his friend had said but ignored it. Suddenly he saw a glimpse of something in the rearview mirror. "It must be my mind messing with me," he told himself and increased the music volume. Suddenly he saw a faint white light from a distance. As he got closer, the light turned out to be a human figure, a woman standing still in the middle of the road. He tried honking but she wouldn't budge. Suddenly she started shaking her head in a very inhumane way and moved towards him. He was amazed by the discovery and wanted to tell someone but thought everyone would think he was crazy. Until one day, a guest lecturer who was a known paranormal activist visited. "Maybe he will listen to me," George said. George impatiently attended the lecture and was impressed. After the lecture he went backstage and stopped the paranormal activist. "George, I need your time. I want to talk about the mountain pass." "Jared, wait, not here. Meet me at the parking lot." George went to the parking lot and met the paranormal activist. "Jared, you can call me Jared. What do you want to talk about?" George told him the whole incident and how he connected the dates of paranormal sightings and landslides. "Jared, thank God I am not the only one." "George, what?" "Jared, I have been connecting the dots the whole time, so George, why don't we take a little trip to the mountain pass and see if we can find something out if you're not afraid?" "George, me? Scared? Not by a long shot." They both started driving towards the mountain pass and stopped exactly where Jared saw the ghost. Without wasting time, Jared took out his equipment and tried communicating with the spirit. Suddenly, they heard footsteps near their car. "Jared, don't look back." They saw someone sitting in the back seat of the car. "Jared, we don't mean any disturbance to you. We know you've been helping people here. We are curious why. We want to know about you." The ghost pointed to a direction, and Jared and George started following it. Deep below the steep mountain pass, they saw a wrecked bus, completely annihilated. Jared quickly remembered that many years back, there was a landslide in which a bus carrying passengers was hit. There were no survivors, but none of their bodies were found. Everyone thought they were eaten by wild animals. "Jared, so this is why you help people?" The ghost just vanished in plain sight and the mystery was resolved.